All right, boys, in this video, I'm gonna teach you everything I know about pitching mechanics, everything from the kinetic chain, starting from the ground up, moving all the way up the spine into the arm. If you can get your pitching mechanics right, if you can get connected, you have a better chance of throwing harder, more strikes, and pain-free. This is everything I know. At the end of the video, I hope you have a better understanding of pitching mechanics, and I will drop a few cues that I like to use that have been known to increase velo on the spot, in the same bullpen. They are that good. Also, I challenge you, while you listen to me talk, nothing I say is set in stone, okay? If something triggers an idea in you, right, that's what I want you to get out of this. If you feel that I say something that, oh wow, that's something I felt, or that's something that I can relate to, that's my goal of this. That's what I challenge you to do. So let's start. We are here on the rubber pitching mound at my house. If my dog comes in, he's the velo monster. He's extra velo, so don't mind him. We have the rubber. Obviously, everything from the kinetic chain starts from our contact with the ground, and that is going to be only our 1 foot, right? Right foot if you're a righty, left foot if you're a lefty. When we come into our leg lift, the only thing on the ground is our foot. Okay, that's how important this foot being planted in. So the most important thing, the very first step, right, is making sure this foot is grounded hard, where if you were gonna squat, bang, if you were gonna deadlift, you are sturdy, okay? If we are sturdy coming in, if we are feeling grounded, okay, you come into leg lift, right? Now, I like to sometimes point this toe down, okay? Keeping the ankle dorsiflexed, big term, but just means down. It helps you feel a little bit more in control. Now, when you come down the mound, I know we've probably all done these drills, right? Lift up, handbrake, lift up, handbrake. Now, I don't mind those, but the key important thing is when you break your hands, that you're breaking them over the rubber here, because we need to stay back as long as possible. The key to throwing hard, and the key thing that you need when you're pitching mechanics, is you're holding tension, holding, and then firing it at the last second. If you watch big leaguers, if you watch guys who throw cheese, it's almost effortless, and I'll tell you why. It's because it's holding tension and then releasing it all at the same time in a split second. So that is our goal. We want to hold tension. Now with the back foot grounded, right, and we're coming out and we're separating our hands over the rubber. Now we're sitting into our glute. I know everybody's probably heard, your glute is stronger than your quad. Don't be quad dominant. It's facts. Sit into your glute, and a key way to do this is by lifting your toes up in your foot, in your shoe. If you lift your toe up, it grounds your foot. Now you come and you're sitting in your glute. You're holding this back leg strong, okay? I'm strong everywhere right now. So we come out, we're going down, we're sitting, hands separated. If you can hold and get to this position, right? Okay, we're lifting, hold, bang, lift, separate, load, bang. Now, arm side, okay? What is your arm doing? Okay, if you have arm action problems, this is why. My arm used to be like this, super bad. My arm used to never get up top exactly how it's supposed to be. I'd get super long. I would fly open. My glove side wouldn't do what it's supposed to do. Everything that just caused arm pain, low velo, cutting the baseball, and just not feeling good. So, key important thing is when you lift, your arm with the ball needs to come out on a line, imaginary line. If you drew from your foot to the plate, you have a line that the ball is gonna ride on. If you can keep your arm in the pocket right here, okay, right here, like a shortstop, that is gonna make sure it gets to the most efficient spot. It's clean, it's effortless. If you can fix that, you're always gonna throw strikes because your arm is just there. It's just there. Now, in order for your arm side to be there, your glove side has to be working in equal opposite of your throwing side. Now, what do I mean by that? If my arm comes down, this one needs to go up, okay? I'm creating a figure 8 opposites attract. You know what I mean? So this is coming down, this is coming up, bang. Now, this glove side, Like I said, we're holding tension as long as we can to then fire and release it in as quickly as we can. So what do we want to do? We want to lift, and we want this glove side coming up, but being internally rotated, putting your thumb to the sky so you have something keeping you closed. Okay, we're not going to get this closed, but we need something to hold us closed. And for our lower body, it's the lead leg. And for our upper body, it's the front shoulder. So if we can get the front heel, oh my God, I got shit on my shoe, bro. That is such a fail. Oh my gosh. All right, we gotta finish the video for the boys. Shit on the shoe. If we can drive to the heel, through the heel, going towards the rubber, okay? This foot is internally rotated, this one externally rotated. Now this arm is sitting here comfortably while this one is internally rotated, closed. Now we are in a perfect position to fire. Now what do we fire? This needs to fire down, okay, which initiates hip rotation. And this glove side needs to also come down. Okay, so it's from here to here, here to here. And when this goes here, this goes here. This goes, bang, it's equal and opposite, equal and opposite, okay? Once you get to this position, hip shoulder separation, your arm is in the good inside 90 position. The front side is gonna block, it's gonna close. Now it's not closing like a lunge, it's closing because this hip is rotating on top of it. And this glove side is stopping your energy. Everything is rotating around your head. If you fly open, if your hat falls off, it's because you're not rotating around your head. Now, if we put it all together, you're lifting, toes up, feeling closed, 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 closed. We're here, we're hips are mobile, we're strong, and then it's bang, it's rotating down, this is getting up, and then once we're here and we're loose, this is where our whip's gonna come from because we're just gonna go whoosh, right? Whoosh. Okay, super fire. That is when you feel the most strong, the most powerful, when you command the zone like it's nobody's business, when you're hitting PRs and you're like, wow, that was pretty easy, okay? If you watch this far, 3 cues that you can try right now in your next throwing session that are so money, okay? First one I already hinted at. Front foot, lift your toes up. You're not gonna do much because they're in your shoe. Lift your toes up. It's gonna help you sit into your hinge. If you can hinge much stronger, think about it, you probably deadlift more than you squat. Second, once we get here, with your glove side, I want you to think the elbow rips down. If you can get it up to come down, what do you think is gonna happen with your arm side? It's gonna be down to come up. Think about like a tennis serve. They throw the ball up, this one's dangling, waiting, and then it's whoosh, you go up and go get it. So that's the second cue, is once you get to landing, rip the shoulder, the elbow, into you, down. And the third cue, my favorite cue, is keep your head tilted to your arm side. Now I'm gonna face you for this. When your head's rotating, when you're rotating around, if you pull your head off this way, you're flying your arm out, okay? What I want you to think is the head rotates to your throwing arm. So to over exaggerate it, you're here, and then it's whoosh, whoosh, just like that. So now you're holding torque as much as you can in your back leg. You're ripping this down as hard as you can, and you're keeping your head on the right side when you throw. It's gonna be whippy, it's gonna be strong, it's gonna be so smooth that all your teammates are gonna be like, dude, what are you doing different? And you're gonna be like, yo, J99, bro, go watch this video. That's about it. Velo, let's show them a little trick. Come center. Dogs know tricks too. You're a dog, I'm a dog. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if this helped you at all, and I'll catch you on the next vlog. Come on, buddy. Let's get this shit off my foot.